Welcome to This Man's Sky. Now, I'm sure all of us have come across one of these when we first started the game. It's called a signal scanner, and you wanted to interact with it, but you can't. It says you need a bypass chip, see? One bypass chip required. Now, when you start the game, you already have the blueprint to build a bypass chip inside your inventory. So if you're on the exosuit inventory, that's this one with the backpack on the right hand side here, you'll see empty slots. Now you'll have a lot less, but if you want to build a bypass chip, all you have to do is highlight an empty slot and you press square, and that brings you to your crafting menu, and you'll see here that you have this blue one, the bypass chip, and you can build it. Now to build it you need iron and plutonium. Now iron you will find, if you get out your multi-tool, is always in, like, let me try and find something. There we go. So you see those cones over there? Anything that seems to be like a rocky structure but individual from the land, like one of these cones, that will have iron in. See? It's iron oxide. So you can mine iron from one of these, and then you can get plutonium from one of those. There's only a really tiny one over here, so I'll have to run over to show you. But if you see one of these red crystals, it's always plutonium, always. So there you go. So you've got your two ingredients that you need to make your bypass chip. So again, press your middle button. Make sure you're on this one, not your starship, not your multi-tool, but your exosuit. And you highlight one of these empty spaces, press square, and then you go down to the bypass chip, and it will light up blue like this because you've got the ingredients. If you look on the right hand side, it'll say what you need to craft it, plutonium and iron, and you'll see I've got 10 out of 10 for both of those because I've mined them, and that's why there's little green ticks there. And now it'll allow you to build it. So if I hold down X, it will now appear inside my inventory slots. So then we go back over to the signal scanner and hold down the button, the signal scanner will work. It will now ask you what you want to scan for on the planet. So you can scan for a monolith, which will be like an ancient structure that will give you information, or it will give you a task and you have to kind of complete that task, which is usually like a multiple choice kind of thing, and then it will give you some information or something helpful. Then you've got colonial outposts, and they can be different. They'll have aliens sometimes it will be like a trading post or something like that, but it will always be a building. Then you've got a transmission, and it will basically search for transmissions on the planet, and you can find people who are in distress or crashed ships or anything like that, really. And then you've got a shelter, which again is like kind of like the colonial outpost. It's somewhere that will be a building on the planet with goodies to find. So I'm not going to do that. I'll let you have all the fun, but that's all you need to do to access one of these signal scanners, and then you can go off and have adventures. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I know I wish someone had told me when I first started playing. I was wondering what the hell the bypass chip was and where to find one. The plans are already built in to your inventory. All you have to do is find plutonium and iron to build one, and then you can build one and access the signal scanner. So I hope that's helpful, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if it was, and please subscribe for more helpful hints and tips on This Man's Sky.